welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing for you an eye look using the new Sephora Jem and the Holograms palette that they released. It looks like this in the packaging. I have to sneeze. Okay, so we are going to open this bad boy up. I have not looked at it yet at all. I had to take kind of a little bit of a mental health break, shall we say. So I haven't actually filmed in a while and I've missed you guys so much, but I'm back and we're going to do a lot of filming today, so hopefully we can get a wonderful eye look out of this. Okay, so it looks like this. It's a black, it has a ton of sparkle finish, but it doesn't have that sparkle glittery feel. It doesn't feel smooth, but it doesn't feel rough and terrible either. All the names are on the back on a black sticker. It has this pink flap with Jem and the Holograms. Okay, so this might be really dating myself, which is so funny that they're coming out with this movie, because I remember Jem when I was a kid, like the cartoon, and watching Jem and like the crazy 80s makeup and all that fun stuff. So it's really cute, nostalgic. I love it. So I wanted to pick this up and definitely give it a try. It has a pink open flap thing right here to open it. And then once you open it, it's like this cool rocker lightning bolt kind of look. This is the hologram part, which is really cool, but it is kind of difficult to show you all the colors that come on it. It comes with a very good sized mirror. So lots of really easy colors. So it has a lot of neutral colors, lots of your shimmer and sparkle. It has a few pops of color, some really glittery colors. It looks like only it looks like only 4 mattes. The black is a matte, the chocolate brown is a matte, and then a cream and a white are the mattes. There's a total of 24 eyeshadows in here. Each one of them are 0.52 grams. So they are kind of small, but nothing, nothing too terrible. I believe this palette was $39. I'm not completely positive, but I will put it somewhere around here in the description. So let's go ahead and get started swatching this bad boy. Okay, so I brought you in a little closer so we could do some swatches together. I am going to start with this row right here. This row is definitely more of your neutrals. This is Minx, Miss Bailey, Stinger, and Jetta. Side. And I am actually so shocked at the pigmentation of something that comes from Sephora. Not because Sephora is a bad brand or anything, but you have so many of these holiday palettes out right now that it's kind of stiff competition for eyeshadows. Everybody's coming out with stuff. So I think this is really good pigmentation for coming out of Sephora. Sephora is stepping up their game. So in a couple holiday palettes that I have, the Sephora Color Wonderland and kind of one in Kat Von D has this kind of orange burnt copper shade. It's so pretty, and this is I'm really excited that this is in here, and hopefully they play as well as they do swatching on the eyes, because I really love that kind of orangey copper look lately. Okay, now moving on to row 2, kind of more of your pinkies and a shimmer of a purple. Okay, this is Rhea, Kimber, Jerica, Gemstar. And that Gemstar has a little bit more of your pieces of chunky glitter. It's not super duper chunky, but there's definitely more of a chunk of glitter in there. So one thing I am noticing, and I don't know if you can notice on my finger, but some of these are just a little chalky. Not anything too terrible, but see how it's just a little bit of chalky powderness to it. This is it blended out just a little bit more for you. So really pretty colors. Again, really good pigmentation coming out of it. Okay, now we're going to move on to this row. This row's a little bit more of your purpley colors, and then there's another dark purple with some chunks of glitter in there that definitely stand out. Alright, this is Gal Pal Rockstar 1980s and Shayna. Shayna is that one that has the chunks of glitter in it. I kind of overlapped on accident. These are really pretty colors. I love this purple color. This is 1980s. It's really pretty. This Shayna one really comes off as just a really plum color. You really don't get a lot of the glitter that transfers. Like, you could see it, but it's not, I think a lot of it is going to probably fall off, not necessarily stick. So just note that. Okay, on to the fourth row right here, which is more of your greens and kind of like lighter blue, lighter greens. They're not really dark at all. They're kind of more like an oceany mermaid kind of section. Alright, this is Clash Rockin' Roadster Keytar Pizzazz. Pizzazz is so pretty. It's like a beautiful mermaid. This color, Rockstar, is like a beautiful like teal and then a nice like bright green. I don't know what's going on with my swatching today. That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Let's try to fix that. Okay, there they are swatched. Beautiful, like oceany mermaid color. Beautiful sheen to them. Really pretty. Okay, on to the fifth row. A little bit more of your blues, but these are still some more like jewel toned bright blues, not so much your dark. I think the next one's kind of more of like you could get your darky smoky eye kind of out of it. Right, this is Hologram, Synergy, Rio, and Aha. AJA. Aha. And Aha has that like glitter to it, but it's much smaller than a few of the other ones. And Rio is just stunning, beautiful, beautiful blue. And I have some cotton on the top. I'm sorry. Let me grab that. But again, you can kind of see a little bit of that chalkiness to it, a little dry. Look at that. So pretty. This might be like two of my favorite colors right here. So pretty. This is such a beautiful like blue gunmetal color. It's like a gunmetal with a blue undertone to it, and I can't get over this color, Rio. So pretty. Okay, your last row is probably for me the least eventful of what I would think of Jem and the Holograms, like bright colors, like 80s let's go vibe. But I think it's still nice to have in there because I think you always need a black in a palette. You always need a white, and a silver is definitely perfect for that pop of color in the corner, things like that. So I think this is going to be a beautiful row. It's just a little less eventful in color. This is the last row. This is Starlight, Cassette, Stormer, and Misfits. And Misfits is that matte black. And this is, Starlight is a matte white, and it's very white. Okay, so Cassette, this beautiful, beautiful silver is so pretty. This matte black is pretty good. It's not my favorite black. I'm really critical about my blacks, but it's definitely a good runner. And that blue is actually really pretty. I thought it was going to be a lot darker than that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do an eye look. I'm kind of feeling these blues and greens today. I know I have a blue shirt, so it might look way too 80s, but I actually have been dying to do like a total like 80s face, like a really like old school Cyndi Lauper with the total eyeshadow all over your eyes, stuff like that. So I might not do that today, but I think this would be a great palette to do that with, as long as, you know, they perform like they do swatched. So let's just try to play with a few of the colors so that we can get a general idea of how well this works. So if you want to see an eye look, please keep watching. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this matte brown This is Jetta. It's not a very it's not a perfect crease transition kind of color because it's kind of dark, but we'll see and we'll play around with it a little bit. Okay, so like I said, that's kind of dark for our transition, but maybe it will get blended after we keep blending it a little. Okay, I am going to take this beautiful bright blue, which is Rio, and I'm going to take this on my outer corner. Oh wow, that's actually really nicely pigmented. When I tap off, there is a lot of chalk that comes off, just so you know. Okay, then we're going to take a domed brush and blend that out a little. So I might have to clean up down here, which kind of sucks because I already did my foundation, but you know, it happens. So you might want to use this palette before you do your foundation. Okay, the brown is really bothering me, so I need to clean this up a little bit. So I'm going to take Gal Pal, and it's a matte kind of cream color, and I'm going to kind of put that over that brown because I think it's just a little too dark, and I just need to mute that out just a little bit. So we muted that down just a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't look so crazy. I'm going to go into Key Tar, which is that nice bright green. And I'm going to stick that and more on the middle of my eye to almost the corner of my eye, like that. Okay, now I'm going to go into Rockin' Roadster, which is right above that, and it's like more of a teal oceany kind of color, and I'm going to take that into the crease a little bit. Okay, for my brow bone, I am going to take Starlight, which is that matte white. And it is very white. Okay, to deepen that outer V in the corner, I'm going to take Aha, which is that kind of darker jewel toned blue in the palette. I'm just going to deepen that up just a little bit. Okay, for that very inner corner, to give it some brightness, I am going to go into Cassette, which is that beautiful silver right here. Just like, it just has like a very bluish undertone to me. I'm just going to take that on the very inner part and the corner just to brighten that all. Okay, now I'm going to go through and blend all this out. Make sure we don't have any harsh lines. Okay, so I cleaned that all up a little bit. It's just like this very pretty bright blue greenish kind of color. I'll be right back to finish it up. Okay, so I went ahead and finished my eyes. I put on the top the extra intense liquid pencil eyeliner in blue from L'Oreal Paris. I love this. They go on so soft, so amazing. It has like a little bit of a shine to it, but it's like a pretty like navy blue. I put that on the top. And then in my waterline, I put the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil in Aqua Stone. Such a pretty blue. It's like really bright and pretty, and I think it just helps to brighten up that eye look. And then I put on some mascara. And I didn't put any eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I thought about it, but I didn't want to make it look too smoky. And then I paired it with a purple lip because why not? I don't know. I wore this purple lip the other day and I actually really like it. I think it looks really pretty. It's from Urban Decay. It is one of the new Revolution lipsticks in Bittersweet. I think it just looks really pretty. It's not like a deep vampy purple. It's more like a bright, happy purple. So I kind of like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But this is the eye look that I created with it. I hope you enjoy it. It's kind of just like a gradient, like mermaid blue 80s vibe thing. Like I said, I really want to do like a whole like go out of my way, maybe like for Halloween, pretend I'm like an 80s version of Jem, because this Jem is a little different. Her hair is not quite as big as the original Jem. Okay, so my overall thoughts on this palette are, it is a really cute palette. If you are in my generation or this generation, you see the movie this weekend, I think it opens. It was either this weekend or last weekend. And you really like it and you want to get something nostalgic, I think this is really cute. If you did not pick up the Kat Von D, sorry, I have an itch. If you did not pick up the Kat Von D palette this year that she released for holiday, or you just haven't been able to find it yet, and you really are looking for some fun pops of color, I think this is better. This is a better option than some of the other ones. So the Chroma, the Color Wonderland palette, it doesn't have quite as many colors in this, but this definitely has, this reminds me honestly of something like a Vice palette. So it has, you know, a few of your neutral tones. It has some of your pinks. It has some purples, your blues, your, you know, whites and silvers. It is missing a really good transition color. There is definitely a lot of sheen and shimmer and glitter in here. So if you don't like that, you would not like this palette. But I'm really excited to have this palette, and I'm really excited to play some more with it. And I love pops of color though. Like, it makes you happier feeling. I don't know, I love it personally. If you are a neutral kind of person, you don't like a lot of shine and shimmer, I don't think you would like this. But I think this has done better for me than some of the holiday palettes. Like, it's still chalky. It's still a little chalky. Some of them are lighter washes in pigment, but I think overall, I think it held its own. I think if you blended too much, you could probably blend away a lot of the color. But I think it really did do good on holding its own, and I think that this is a really pretty eye look, and I like it. So let me know if you've picked up this palette in the comments below and what you think of it. If you like this, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more, because I've got so much more coming for you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!